Hi, welcome to the last video from the second lesson inside the module 1. Today we are going to learn or to discover more aspects about the organizational chart and how it affects the digitalization or digital transformation projects inside the organization. Okay, so the first aspect is to define what's an organizational chart. Okay, you can see here it's a graphic representation of a company structure, and it shows the hierarchy, functions, and the relationships within different departments and employees. And it's very interesting for us before starting changing processes or improving them that we take a look to understand how the company is structured and who is who inside the organizational chart, and we share the different jobs or the levels or how are the work loads and also the workflows that are relating to them, the main responsibilities of each department or each employee. Sometimes they are not clearly defined, and you need to discover them or to help them to define it before starting a digitalization or a process improvement, and also how is the communication flowing between different departments or inside the same department with among the different members. Okay. There are different types of organizations according to the expert and ex-consultant Frederick Laloux. In a book which is called Reinventing Organizations, he classifies organizations into five evolutionary models, starting with the first one, which was the red or the impulsive organizational model. It was the first one in the history, in the great history, hundreds of thousands of years ago. It was focused on power and authority, was concentrating a strong leader, the strongest and the fiercest and the worst person was. It used to be or in some cases not the worst, but the smartest or the best one was the one that took all of the decisions and influence all of the all of the people inside their organizations. Okay, and then if there were another one which was more fearful or powerful, and he used to kill the other one or make them to go to a hiding position and go there. No? So this organizational model it's still being used in mafias or in gangs or in some criminal organizations. Okay, then the other organizational model that arose thousands or hundreds of years ago, was hundreds, was the Amber, which is the conformist, which it was the first organizational charts or structures that were quite related with hierarchies, and you cannot, in that model, confront or criticize your manager decision. It's very strict rules, and the ones that are taking the decisions are based on your hierarchy. And there are some aspects or decisions that you can do in order to grow inside the company. Some examples of them are the military or the regional or the religion, churches, or different organizations that are quite hierarchy and structured and well organized in a standardized way. Okay, then there are another type of organization which is called the green. It's used for environmental, social, responsible business cooperatives. They have shared values and collaborative approaches and co-creation approaches. But most of the green companies, they are not oriented to results, to growth, to efficiency. They are related to helping others without expecting nothing into exchange. Okay, it's a good business type of or organization type, but then we will see that there is an evolution of this one, which is the teal. Okay. Let's keep with the orange, which one's the one that arrives after the amber. It's the achievement one, uh, which is focused on success, results, innovation, growth, efficiency, which is mainly used by multinational corporations, also big companies uh, inside different European countries, and also it's mostly used by startups. They are focused on delivering results, innovative approaches, iterations, and continuously improving the products. It's a quite good approach too, but it has its aspects to correct or to improve, like the uh, impact on the world or in the society that it's not always taking into account. Okay, and then the last evolutionary model is the teal one, which it's used by Patagonia. That if you remember from the last video, I put them as an example of the from the mission statement. They have a self-managed organization where each person take their own decision, driven by the purpose and their values. Okay, so there is no micromanagement or a deeper control of every member. So it's based on trust and in shared values, and that each people can take their own decisions. But then, for sure, if the result is not as good as expected, it can be corrected, and they can exchange feedback between them and helping different people between them to improve. And it's like a collaborative approach and shared values, but it's also oriented to results and to have a big impact in the society and in the environment, and also to have profitability in the company. It's a mix between green and the orange uh, model. Once we know which is the organizational chart and which kind of organization is mainly where we are located inside the digital transformation or digitalization projects that we are taking, it's time to understand the people that it's related to this activity or process, and a document that we can use to understand the responsibilities and the different roles that are inside the organization. We can use the job descriptions, where for each position it has the responsibilities, the expectations, the experience, the job title, the purpose of this job, or specific tasks, which is the hierarchy or dependencies or levels inside the organization. How are they related to other members of the team? Which requirements from experience or education do they have? And also where are they located, in in which country or region are they based. Okay, why it's important to have job descriptions? Because it facilitates hiring, okay, performance evaluation, and the best point, or why they are using it, is that it prevents misunderstandings or role confusion in the processes and activities. So it's important to have everyone has to be clear what are we expecting from them, and which is supposed to be their tasks. Okay. Um Most of the, a lot of companies have job descriptions maybe from 15 years ago or 10 years ago because they had an ISO certification or a different certification, but most of people don't know which is the job description or it is not updated. Okay, so when we are performing a process improvement project, being digitalized or not, it's important to define the job descriptions, the previous and also the post digitalization, because it's going to affect for sure some of their jobs, and in sometimes we need to add new tasks and remove old ones, or do some swaps or changes in different job descriptions. And in some cases, it could affect their salaries, remunerations, or the job titles. Okay? So it's very important to take this into account and to define it with the company management and directive teams in order to see how it's affecting. And this your biggest partner for that inside the company is the HR or the human resources team. Okay, it's very important to co-create all of the changes with them. Okay, and to see how it's going to affect or impact people inside the organization, and which legal or yeah, which legal restrictions do we have. Okay. Well, so as I said before, that the HR department is the most one of the most important for the job descriptions. When we are understanding the business model and the strategy roadmap, it's key. The first days of the first week have different interviews with the CEO, who defines the vision and strategy, or the if it's a smaller company, maybe instead of the CEO is the general manager or the owner of the company, which they define the vision and the strategy. It's important to understand the why of the company, the purpose, the vision, where are they going, what's these organizational drivers. Okay, then the CFO, which are the pains from the financial officer, where are we losing money, or how can we increase the profitability of the business, or reduce the impact, or how much can we invest in the technological projects. This one is the guy that it's, uh, it's a team member that is going to define your budget for the digital projects that you need to launch. Okay. Then the CTO, it's the technology expert inside the company. It's who lead the web development um, or the operating systems department, etc. So it's another great partner for digital transformation inside the companies. Then the CMO, in order to understand who is the customer, how is the marketing going, and then for sure the chief operating officer, who is related to the operations. We are improving processes inside the logistics, production, uh, purchasing departments, and for sure the HR managers who handles talent and workplace culture. So they are key profiles, but they are not the most important for a digital transformation project, or not always they are. It's key to have the the approval and to have the point of view of these three profiles. Okay, so the internal influencers, or people that is impacting the decisions of other people, or of our opinion leaders. Then also experienced employees that maybe they are not, in some cases they are not very innovative, but they have a lot of experience from the past, and also the middle management, who are very 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 important profiles. So take them in